Hello, everybody. I'm Elaina Bahm, your psychic medium, and welcome to February 2026. That's it. Chinese New Year is officially happening on Tuesday, February 17th, and we can finally enter the year of the fire horse. All right, this video is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, what do you need to know for February 2026? So, like always, I'm going to pull some oracle cards, I'm going to pull a tarot card, and I'm going to pull an angel message card from 3 different decks to tell you what you need to know for February 2026. But before I get into the video, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out my channel, and I greatly appreciate your support. All right, Pisces, what do you need to know? Oh, okay. All right, Spirit kind of wants to shake you right now. Spirit really wants to grab your shoulders and just shake you and say, wake up and pay attention. All right, all your struggles that you're going through, all the doubts, all of the anxieties, there's absolutely no reason for you to be going through it. Okay, because right off the bat, you got the burden card. Now, the burden card doesn't mean more burdens are going to be put on you in February 2026. No, what Spirit wants you to do, Pisces, is can you look at the burdens you're carrying? What burdens are you carrying that are not yours to carry? That's what you need to clean up. Now, listen, if you're taking care of older parents, right, I get that. That's a natural transition. That's, yeah, it's a burden, but it's expected. Every kid's got to do that. That's not the burdens I'm talking about and what this card's talking about. The burdens like this card is talking about is say if you have a sibling who's not as well off as you are, who constantly is borrowing money off you or leeching off the parents or living in your basement, and you're constantly providing for them. That's not your burden to carry. Or how about the friend that keeps on asking you for favors, to do everything for them, to make their life easier? That's not your burden to carry. So Spirit wants you to know the majority of the burdens you're carrying are not yours at all to be carrying. It's time to release them. And how do you do that? Learn the power of your no. It's time to start saying no. Because in February, Spirit wants this energy cleared up, because these burdens, this energy, it's just going to slow you down for 2026. And Spirit does not want that for you. 2026 is going to be a fantastic year. It's a year that's going to happen very quickly. I mean, a lot of things are going to happen quickly in 2026. And that's what we want. We don't want to be slowed down by other people's stuff. So really look at the burdens you're carrying that are not yours to carry. Look at the friends who are taking advantage of you, where there's an imbalance in the relationships, and that'll help you realize what burdens to start eliminating. And then Spirit says, once you do that, trust the process, because then you're exactly where you need to be. And then Spirit's giving you the eagle. Look at the greater canvas and look at your connection with the divine. And that goes hand in hand with trust the process, because once you release those burdens, you're exactly where you need to be. And then you're finally in the spot where Spirit says, okay, I can now get you moving, because those burdens are released. That ball and chain's off of your leg. You're not carrying it anymore. Time to get you moving. So with the eagle says, pay attention to your connection with Spirit. Do you meditate? Do you talk to your angels? Do you call on your angels? And if you don't know how to call on your angels, send me a message and I will tell you exactly how do you call on your angels. I call on my angels every single day. I have a conversation with my angels every single day, because the eagle also wants you to look at the greater canvas of your life. Remember, the eagle doesn't look at directly what's just in front of it. And when it flies high in the sky, it looks at the greater canvas. So it's now time to look at the greater canvas of your life in 2026. And finally, you got the Merlin. The Merlin, I love the Merlin. So interesting enough, the Merlin is a wise old man. He's a teacher, okay? He's probably one of the best teachers in the spiritual realm. Now, when the Merlin comes into your life, he comes into your life because he's in your life to teach you something. But the Merlin never stays in your life. He comes, he teaches you something, and then he leaves. So the Merlin doesn't hang around too often. But this is your outcome for February. So the Merlin is here to say, look, everything you need is already within you. So stop looking at outside sources. Stop taking courses after courses or reading books after books. Everything you need to move forward is already within you. And that's why he's here to teach you. He's here to guide you and push you, get you out of your comfort zone. Now, the tarot card I picked for you is King of Gabriel. And King of Gabriel says this: keep your eyes on the big picture. Well, that's the eagle. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. This is you. You're the king. Sit on your throne. The king does not pay attention to details. The king has people to do that. The job of the king is to look at the greater picture of everything, how everything's going to run, how are things going to change for the future, for the betterment of everybody. And that's what Spirit wants you to do with your life in February and for the rest of 2026. Look at the greater picture, because people get get so bogged down on the how. They'll know what they want, why they want it, but they don't know the how. And because they don't know how it's going to come about, they don't know how they're going to do it, then they end up not doing anything at all. Just know what you want, why you want it. The how is none of your business. The how is spirit's business. How everything is going to get manifested to you, how everything is going to come to you, how everything is going to play out for you, that's spirit's business, not yours. You just stay clear on what you want and why you want it. Now, the angel message card I picked for you is Oceana. And Oceana says, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Again, that goes with the eagle and the Merlin. Everything you know, you need to know is already within you. So trust your gut, assert yourself, and go after for what you want. Pisces, have a wonderful month. You're going to have a great awakening in the month of February, and I'm so excited for you. So let me know what shows up for you in the comments below, or send me an email. Now, if any of you are interested in a one-on-one reading with me, you can find that link in the description below, and it'll take you directly to my booking calendar. But Pisces, have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you soon.